Hi, it's Jess at VIPKID. So earlier on my Instagram, I posted very few simple things that a beginner teacher would need to start teaching. And the first thing was, of course, a laptop. And if you have a desktop, that's perfectly fine. I tend to use this more when I'm traveling. The second thing that I would suggest you use are headphones. And these are the headphones that I use. They're called MPOW. I can do a bit of a review on these headphones in another video. And the third thing you need is a prop. Now, there are so many wonderful teachers that have so many props that they use, and they're such wonderful ideas. But in the beginning, it can seem a little overwhelming, and you have to print all these things out or buy all these materials, when you can simply just use a whiteboard and markers. And this is what I used in the beginning. Now, granted, you do have to use yourself as a prop. You do have to be animated, especially if you're limited in what you're using as a prop to grab their attention. So I'll give you a few examples of how you can use the whiteboard in your lessons. So if, let's say you're teaching a pre-VIPKID student, and they're usually the ages of 3 and 4 years old in the beginning. They get stars on the interface, as well as another activity they can do for their reward. So what I would do is every time they did a good job, I would give them a star, sing star, and then draw a star. And I would either let them pick a color if they know their colors, or just pick it myself and say, wow, you have 1 star. Star. 1 star, 1 star. Can you say 1 star? 1 star. Good job. And then, of course, it will go on from there. Then they earn their 2nd star. And then I will draw the 2nd star. And then I'll also write number 2. So it's an activity that can include counting. You can talk about the colors, purple, pink, or green. I have a green one here. And it can go on. And they love being able to visibly see what they have, and it can encourage them to count and to focus on what you're trying to tell them. So that's one little tip for the lower levels. The next level, they're maybe 6, 7, 8 years old, and they have more control over the interface. They can draw easily on the interface, and they love to draw themselves. So a lot of times on the last page, I will tell them, if you do a good job, I'll teach you how to draw dino. Now, mind you, I cannot draw, but they love it anyway. So every time they do a good job, I'll give them a new shape to draw in order for dino to appear. So why don't we do it together? So the first thing is a circle. Good job. You did such a good job. You draw 1 circle. Then they do a good job again. Let's draw 2 circles. Can you draw 2 circles? 1, 2. Very good. 3 circles. Oh my goodness, 3 circles. And 3 lines. Then Dino gets 2 feet. He gets 2 hands. And he gets his scales. And you can use triangles for the scales. So 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And then Dino's happy. So he gets eyes and a mouth. And they love drawing Dino. Dino is our mascot. All the kids love him. And once they learn how to draw them, usually I notice on my repeat students that they'll draw him on their own during the lesson. So this is a fun little activity. Or you can have them guess, who am I drawing? The first one is a circle. And the next time they do a good job, then you draw another body part for Dino until Dino appears. You can also use Dino in order to teach the body parts. We have a lesson on the body, and you can discuss the legs, the arms, his stomach, his eyes, his mouth, his ears. Uh-oh, Dino has no ears. Oh no, and again, you have to be animated. If you have limited props, you have to bring the lesson alive. Okay, now the last one is for the higher level students. Oftentimes they don't need a lot of external incentive in order to participate. They really want to do a good job. They really want to improve. So one thing that I do like to do with them is to practice their spelling, and we'll play hangman in a sense. So if the lesson is on seasons, let's say, and I want them to guess the word spring, S-P-R-I-N-G, I tell them, if you do a good job, then you can guess the word. Can you guess one letter? Sometimes they're not familiar with a letter, right? So you can say, can you say A, B, E? Do you know the vowel? Can you guess a vowel? And you can introduce different vocabulary in order to get them to get the word. And they loved doing this activity, and they love learning how to spell as well. So these are just a few things that you can do with the whiteboard. If you have any other ideas, feel free to share them with all our fellow teachers. This is the video for now. I look forward to giving more tips in the future. And if you have any questions, please email me. And I look forward to interacting with you again. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye.